Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and I help people overcome retroactive jealousy. In this video, we're going to talk about how we can find peace in the middle of this chaos. How can we find peace and clarity in this chaotic state where our mind is in, where there's intrusive thought after intrusive thought, thoughts of our partner's past going all the time and we can't seem to get it to stop. How can we find peace in these moments? Relaxation in these moments, to start maybe thinking a little more rationally about things, maybe start realizing that these thoughts are very much irrational, being able to see with our rational mind a little bit more and understand that all these thoughts coming in, all these feelings are coming in are not us. It's actually just retroactive jealousy making us think a certain ways, making us do certain things. And when we can be at our calmest moments, we can see that much more clearly and that truth will be revealed. We will jump into that. Before we do, please take a quick moment and smash that like button so we can help get this video out to more people. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, so how to find peace in the chaos. And it really comes down to quieting our mind. And you know what I'm going to say, the number one thing to quiet your mind is meditation. Now we have a 30-day meditation challenge going on this channel where we're trying to meditate for at least 3 minutes a day for the next 30 days. Really 3 minutes to 20 minutes a day. Whatever is more comfortable for you, but do it for the next 30 days because that's going to bring you a lot of peace of mind, I think we're on day maybe 4 or 5, something like that. That's going to bring you a ton of peace of mind. So again, it's going to calm the nervous system. It's going to get your mind, but your focus out of your mind and onto your body, onto the physical sensations where you can actually see like, hey, I'm physically okay. So all this torment that's happening, it's all mental. So if I could just stop this mental chatter, I'll be totally fine, right? I'll be totally fine. So meditation is key in finding those moments of peace, even if it's just 3 minutes a day, even if you just take a moment, 30 seconds, if you're in your car somewhere and you're driving to the store, okay, turn off your car. It's usually automatic for us. We turn off our car and we just get out of our car, but start being more mindful of what's happening. Turn off your car, and before you go anywhere, just sit there for a second. Sit there. You don't even have to close your eyes, just sit there, okay? And you might get anxiousness, feeling like, no, I need to get out of the car. Okay, that's just a thought that wants to draw you in. It's just a thought. It can't harm you. Ignore the thought, okay? Nothing's going to happen if you ignore a thought. So ignore the thought and just sit there for 30 seconds. So just have that moment, okay? Little things like that go a very long way in calming our anxiety, calming these painful reactions to these thoughts. The smallest things make the biggest differences. So find some time to do some sort of meditation, do some sort of mindfulness moment. I always talk about, excuse me, feeling the energy shooting out from your hands. If you've done any of the meditations that I have on YouTube or in the courses, I usually always say this at some point because I think it's very powerful, is if you hold your hands out and you close your eyes and you ask yourself, how do I know that my hands are still attached to my body? Okay, you can't move them, you can't feel them, you just have them sticking out. So your eyes are closed, so obviously you can't see them. How do you know your hands are still attached to your body? And again, you can feel energy shooting out from your fingertips. Okay, maybe even some from the palm of your hands. I can really do it. My 5 fingers really feel that energy shooting out, okay? That's life right there. That's the energy of life flowing through you. But if you put your attention just on that energy, just on that tingling, just on that sensation, even if it's just for a few seconds, that's taking out of your head and into your body again, placing yourself in the present moment where retroactive jealousy does not exist, where any problems, stresses does not exist in this moment when you put your focus on those physical sensations. So doing that's going to bring you a lot of clarity, a lot of peace. It might not happen, as soon as you do it. It might take some time to build momentum, but over time, you're going to start feeling more and more better. Now, another really powerful exercise is it's a type of meditation, but it's where you stare at a candle flame. So you basically light a candle and you put the candle in front of you and you just stare. You just stare at the flame. Stare at the flame. And you tell yourself the most important thing right now is watching this candle flame. And so you're going to have thoughts come in your mind. You're going to have thoughts that are going to try to pull you one way, pull you this way, say, no, I'm important, think about me. No, I'm important, think about me. And you just kind of say, hey, thoughts, you can come in if you want to, but my priority is watching this candle flame. And so literally it allows you to like almost see your thoughts coming and going, coming and going, coming and going, because thoughts come and go all the time. We have like 75,000 thoughts a day or something like that. And apparently like 90% of them have nothing to do with anything. They're just so completely random and things like that. And that's the idea that like, okay, thoughts aren't us. We aren't our thoughts. So we don't have to get involved with our thoughts at all. And doing this candle method shows us that like, wow, I can sit and stare at a candle for 5-10 minutes. I had all these thoughts. I didn't interact with them. I let them come in and go, and nothing happened to me. Like, I'm completely fine. Okay, we don't have to act on our thoughts at all. Okay, that's a very freeing experience when you realize that you know, these thoughts in our head, these voices in our head aren't us. You know, I remember like Elon Musk, who I think is now the richest man in the world. They asked him like, oh, how you know, do you do this? How do you get so wealthy? How did you build like Tesla and all these successful businesses? And he said, I ignored my thoughts. He said like almost every single day I'd get thoughts to say, you can't do this. You shouldn't do this. No. Like, this is wrong. Don't do this. And he said, whatever my thoughts said, I would do the opposite of them. I would not give them, you know, the time of day. If they'd come in and to be a very anxious thought about, no, this is bad, I shouldn't do it, I'd let it come in and just let it go. And by not listening to his thoughts, he built Tesla, he built SpaceX, he's the richest man in the world. Crazy stuff, right? By not listening to his thoughts. So hopefully that's kind of an awakening experience with these retroactive jealousy thoughts, being like, hey, I don't have to actually listen to what these thoughts have to say. I don't really have to explore them. I don't have to analyze them. And look at other people that don't explore or analyze their thoughts. They're very wealthy, right? They're very successful. They've done many incredible things. So doing that candle exercise is, I think, very beneficial if you're someone who needs to get in that state of allowing and start just allowing thoughts, watching them go by and realizing that, wow, you know, I can sit here, I can do meditation, I can do these things, these thoughts can come in, I don't have to interact with them, and I'm actually okay afterwards. So that should bring you a lot of peace, clarity in your life as well, doing those exercises. The last one I'm going to talk to you about is about doing some reflection on yourself and finding out what it is right now, or even prior to retroactive jealousy, let's say prior to you suffering from retroactive jealousy, what normal things relaxed you? What normal things made you feel good? Like, was it listening to music? Was it exercising? You know, was it watching funny TV shows or things like that? What were normal things that before RJ you'd be like, oh, this is really nice, this is my relaxing time? Was it reading a book? Remember those things and start doing those now, because those are still things that relax you. Even if they don't feel relaxing now because you got a lot of anxiety, believe me, they still relax you. And over time, when you just start doing the normal things that you would do before you had RJ, your brain will remember, oh, okay, we used to do this. Oh, okay, yes, this feels good. Oh, okay, I want more of this. And it will follow suit with you. And like for me, music was always very like therapeutic for me. There'd be songs, like certain motivational songs that I'd listen to that would just, you know, really get me in the mood, really either relax me or put me in a good mind state to you know, approach my day. And a certain song that was very powerful for me, very soothing for me, especially when overcoming retroactive jealousy, when I was in that process, was a song from Nickelback. I think it's called Today Is Your Last Day. And basically it's a song about, you don't know, like today could be your very last day on earth. You don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen 2 seconds from now. You have no idea. This could be your last day. So if this was your last day, like, would you spend it worrying? Would you spend it stressed? Would you spend it, you know, hating somebody or having a grudge on somebody? Or, you know, would you live it to the absolute best of your ability? And so I listened to that song every single morning on my way to work while I was going through retroactive jealousy. And it just reminded me of the fact that, hey, this could be my last day on earth. It very well could be. And if it is, do I want to spend it worrying about the past, worrying about things I can't change, worry about things that don't matter, getting caught up in these thought loops that aren't even me? Do I want to worry about that? Or should I be the best human being I can possibly be today? Should I lift someone up who's down today? Should I spread my love today? Should I step out of my comfort zone today? And so that was very powerful for me, very powerful, listening to that music and stuff like that. And again, it brought me a lot of peace in the chaos because it kind of put me back on that pathway of, this is the pathway I need to go. I need to keep following this pathway. I need to keep living my life as if I do not have retroactive jealousy, living life to the best of my ability. And then soon my brain will catch on to that and I'll start living my life like I don't have retroactive jealousy because I won't have retroactive jealousy anymore. So, what is it for you? It could be exercise, it could be a lot of things, but what's something that you find that works very well for you or worked very well for you in the past, and how can you incorporate it in your life today? Because that's going to bring you more, again, peace of mind, more clarity. Your positive thoughts are going to start outweighing your negative thoughts. If it's like certain music or certain, exercises or things like that, that's automatic. Those are, chemicals, hormones, all sorts of things that your body produces when you're in a state of bliss, a state of peace, a state of joy. And so all those things can be very, very powerful for you in finding peace in these chaotic moments, especially when, your worst moments with retroactive jealousy. So find out what they are, do them. Meditation is perfect. Mindfulness moments, perfect. Doing the candle flame if you want to, or some sort of exercise like that, so you can practice allowing the thoughts in and just saying, you think you're important? No, the candle flame's important. You can come and you can go, right? Teaching your brain you don't need to think about this stuff all the time. And then finding something that used to relax you, used to bring you clarity, peace of mind, used to, have you, that you enjoyed very much. Could be watching movies that are funny, could be reading books, could be listening to music, whatever it is, and start incorporating that into your life as well. That's where you will find your peace, your clarity in these moments of chaos. If you enjoyed this video today, I appreciate it if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button so we can get this video out to more people. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Click the notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. And before you go, check out the links in the description below. I do have a free MP3 meditation on doing exactly this. Finding peace, lowering anxiety, calming the nervous system, being in the present moment. It's all available in one meditation. It's absolutely free. I'm not going to be offering it that much longer. So if you have not taken your copy home with you, it's a free download. The link is in the description below. My courses are in the description below. My coaching program is in the description below. If you want help in an affordable way, check the description below. I think you'll be very satisfied with what you find, and it'd be an honor to help you out through this journey. So hope you have a wonderful day. That's it for me for now. See you in the next video.